Hi, it's Elaine from Penguin Place. It's Monday morning and it's going to be a busy day. So I'm trying to get an early start, but it is already 9:58, so much for the early start. Because I have 3 Etsy orders, they're not all Etsy. 1 Facebook order and 2 Etsy orders that need to be dropped off at the post office because I have this big stack of boxes that won't fit in the mailbox. And I need to go grocery shopping because the refrigerator is looking pretty bare and it's 72 in here, so that's why I have the windswept look. I have a fan right off camera here. And I have a pending order that I haven't given the customer a price yet because I need to go see what I need to spend on the yarn. So I'll be stopping at some craft stores today, and I want to visit some thrift shops just because I'm going to be out and about and they're right there, and maybe they'll have some crochet books. So let's see. I think I did a video on Friday. Or no, I think it was Saturday morning. Okay. Saturday morning, I did finish up, or Saturday afternoon, I did finish up the Highland Cow. That is one of the orders that's going out today. I finished it on Saturday, sent an email to the customer who had asked about it, and she bought it on Sunday. When the mail came on Saturday, I got a proofreading assignment. I do freelance puzzle proofing for Penny Press. And I was like, oh, I didn't know this was coming. Usually when something's coming in the mail, I get a warning a day or two ahead. No warning, so it's a big set. I've got to do 4 pages per day until I get it down, because it's at 3.3 pages right now. So until I get it down under 3, I have to do 4 pages a day. I didn't want to have to dedicate an hour a day to doing puzzles when I'm less than a week from Street Fest, but okay, it's good. All's good. You know, it's a paying job. So that will cut into my craft time a little bit. So I finished up the Highland Cow, and then I was going to jump into a big project, but first I wanted to take a mini break. So I pulled out my mini mushroom pattern, which is on my blog, and some yarn that I had just sitting next to my chair. And first I made a yellow little mushroom, and then I made a little green mushroom. And this green cap is from my July green use up. So worked on 2 things in one. And then I made a little purple guy. This was the purple that I pulled out, excuse me, to make the dots on the turtle matching game. Because the first purple I pulled out I thought was just too pinkish and girly and all that. So now I have like a full skein of Vanna's Choice Dusty Violet, maybe? I can't remember the exact name, but I'm going to be making some purple stuff to use that up. Okay. Then I jumped into a big project. Now, I like making little stuff. I like being able to sit down and have something to show after an hour or two. This was not the case. This is a project where the head and the body went up to 60 stitches around. So you're doing 60 stitches. Okay. That's not my thing. I like little stuff. But let's see if I can sneak this guy out of range here. Da, 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 da. This is Jess Huff's new pattern that she released to her Facebook group for testing. This cute little pan. Oh, he's not little. He's maybe about 18 inches tall. The thing about this pattern is the only sewing was to sew his head on, which I did after 11 o'clock at night, breaking my rule. And that is why when his body is facing forward, his head is looking off to the side. Because when I try sewing that late at night, I mess up. But it's just a little mess up, and he's still really cute, right? Right. Yay! He's done. So, now it's time to gear up for Street Fest. And on my table, I'm going to have a bunch of little baskets here and there. I know I have one basket for my coffee cups, one basket for hedgehogs, one for leggy frogs, one for, it's out on the dining room table, picture it, the mushrooms. So I want to make sure that those baskets are nice and full. So I just got a Facebook notification on my phone. I couldn't read it. I will have to check that out once I'm done. Okay, that's why I look distracted. All of a sudden. Okay, focus, focus. So for the next few days, I have a big tray of scrap yarn. Now the good news is my scrap yarn used to be in I think 4 different trays. Now it is in one big tray, which is 30 inches by 20 inches. Let's see, I'll have to lean over here so I can put the picture there. And then out by my chair, I have a smaller tray and then another little tray on top of that. So this week, that tray's going down. Well, I know I'm not going to finish up the tray, but I'm hoping by the end of the week to have used up enough of this tray to have all of my scrap yarn consolidated into the one big tray instead of 3 trays. Just looking at it from here, there's some green velvet yarn. I am going to go on a leggy frog binge. There's several cakes of pink. Those are going down. Maybe I'll make a pink penguin for the penguin that I need to make this month for my goals, because it's the spotlight designer for Amigurumi Wars 2023. Oh, so it's going to be a scrappy week. I'm still keeping an eye on the weather forecast for Saturday. They are still saying scattered rain and occasional thunderstorms. So still hoping and praying and that the forecast will change, that the thunderstorms will be done with by the time we're setting up. I really don't want to set up in the rain. Well, once we get under the tent, we'll be fine, but I don't want to have my stuff out in the rain. It's okay. Don't need to worry about things that I can't change. Just it'll work out. It'll work out. So it's time to get going on my errands. Post office, shopping, craft store, thrift store. Since I'm getting a late start, I'm probably going to have to grab some lunch someplace. Wonder if I have any coupons. But that's my day. And that's my plan for the week. Scrappy. It's going to be a scrappy week. So sometime midweek, I will check back in, probably with a basket. I'll have to take an empty tote or something. There's a good basket. Okay, I found a good basket. It's about 10 by 10 by 12. So I can just put that up on my chair. And as I finish things, toss them in. So once that fills up, I will do a scrappy show off and show you what I've made. Sound like a plan? I am off to run my errands. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I welcome the new subscribers. I had another little jump, and I didn't check today, but when I checked last night, I was at 295. 5 away from 300. Whoa! So if you're just visiting, could you hit the subscribe button and leave me a comment? What are you doing today? Today is my day off, so it's usually just so filled with running around and running errands that I need to go back to work to rest up after my day off. Speaking of rest up, yesterday on Sunday, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to get so much done today. I'm going to finish up that panda by afternoon, and I'm going to get this done. My husband decided to go for a bike ride after church. So usually we eat dinner after church, have a big Sunday supper after church. Usually we eat around 12:30. It was 2 o'clock by the time he got home from his bike ride and got the chicken grilled, and we sat down to dinner. So 2:30ish, I got the dishwasher full and running, all full from dinner. Sat in my chair. I'm out. I slept for almost 2 hours. There goes my afternoon of getting stuff done. But the good thing was, I was so well rested from my nap that I stayed up until 11:30 and did get the panda finished. So now I'm trying to get back into a regular bedtime and no more 2-hour naps. I think Saturday and Sunday I got in 2-hour naps. No more long naps. Get to bed at a good time, get a good night's sleep, and then get up early and get stuff done. So, what can I say? I'm a Grammy. Grammys take naps sometime. So, bye-bye from Grammy Penguin.